Welcome back to the Obsessed or Not Interested show. I am Mindy Wenderquario, and this is Wait a Minute. These episodes will be short and sweet, where I share quick tips, advice, hot takes, and ADHD rants, all unedited and unfiltered. It's basically like we're best friends, and I'm sending you a 2 to 5 minute voice memo on random things. So buckle up and let's do this. All right, so I'm doing my skincare and I just thought about something. I'm like, I'm doing this challenge in this accountability group. And I just thought I should tell people what I'm doing. I should tell you guys what I'm doing in case you guys want to do it either with me or with your bestie or whatever. So you guys can just know that, the reason why I'm doing this is because I looked at a calendar and I was like, holy crap, there's 60 days before summer. I should really put together a plan and start doing this. And then after I put together my plan, I went in my notes section and I just like brain dumped all the things. Like, what do I want to do in the next 60 days? What do I want to eliminate? What do I want to add in? And I created this plan, right? And then I decided to share it on social media. So now there's a group of women that's doing it with me. Now, before I get into any of that, I'm going to break down what my plan is in case you want to adopt something similar or do something like that. Or if you want to join, obviously you can join in too. I'm going to put a link to join 2 different accountability groups in the show notes. If you're interested in either one of those, you can just click that link or whichever link fits you the best, and we can go from there. So here's the thing I want to tell you about. The first challenge that I have a link in the show notes for you is on morning routine, habits, rituals, that type of stuff. It's a challenge group centered around that. So like sharing your goals with a community of like-minded people, sharing that you did your morning routine, that you developed a morning routine, that you're using your hyper-focus journal, and that you're showing up every single day. Because what I find when it comes to, because obviously I created the hyper-focus journal, but it's not the first planner or journal I've ever used. I would use like hundreds of different planners and none of them worked for me. So I would go back to using a notebook and doing the system that I put in the hyper-focus journal because it's basic. It's not like one of those journals that it takes you weeks to figure out how to use it. It's very straightforward, basic, no fluff, but it's effective. What I've realized when talking with the women that have purchased a hyper-focus journal or when I was using other journals, what I realized is that you need accountability just like we need accountability when it comes to our fitness and nutrition. So for the last 15 years, I've been hosting challenge groups, helping women stay accountable, like it's an accountability group surrounding health and fitness and keeping people accountable to their workouts and eating clean. And I thought to myself, this is what is missing with morning routine and you showing up and using your planners. Because here's the thing, when you go through the hyper-focus journal, or at least the same system as this journal, because I'll tell you, you don't have to get this journal to join this accountability group, but you have to do the same system. That's the only requirement. So we will share with you what you get with the hyper-focus journal and you just do a similar plan. Otherwise, just get the hyper-focus journal and we'll all kind of do it together. But we need this accountability till we create the habit that we're doing our morning routines every single day, that we're doing our affirmations, our gratitude, we're crafting our to-do list, we're rewriting our hyper-focus goals. And then in the journal, there's a daily routine builder. There's also a journal page. Every single day, there's a place where you can journal. And I will provide in this accountability group journal prompts. So you might not need that moving forward, but in the beginning, when you're trying to create this habit and you need that accountability, you'll have that. And then we'll all come together as a community, holding each other accountable, sharing ideas, building each other up, being each other's biggest cheerleaders when we accomplish goals or we get a step closer to our goals. It's going to be magical. So that's number 1. Number 2, here's where we go when I talk about my 60-day plan and what I'm doing. It's so basic when it comes to nutrition. I think when we try to develop this whole meal plan and we try to talk about a certain diet we're going to do, we have to learn all that. And then it's overcomplicated and you're less likely to stick to it. That's what I'm doing for the next 60 days. Another thing I'm doing is strength training and walking or zone 2 cardio. So that's what I'm doing with these women that I'm working with right now and doing this a certain workout program together. We're going to be basic with our nutrition, right? And then the other thing is we are going to that's basically it. We're going to and then the rest is just habits, rituals and routines that we're going to try to develop. I'm hoping we all can read the book Worthy. So that is something that I'm really looking forward to putting into this challenge because it's a whole book on self-worth, and I think it's just amazing for us to go through that because it's a daily job. I think people think like, "Oh, I have a lot of self-worth." But we confuse that with self-confidence. And also self-worth is a daily job. You're just not all of a sudden you have self-worth and then you have self-worth for the rest of your life. You have to work at it every single day. And that's when hyper-focus journal in our morning routines in this challenge group that this all will tie in together. So, with the one challenge that is more strength training, nutrition, and then building habits, that's one link in the show notes. But in the accountability group for just morning routine and habits and rituals and routines, that accountability group, that link's in the show notes. And that is more that's just going to be a staying accountable using the hyper focus journal or doing the same system in a blank notebook. Okay. So you decide which one you want to do, but let's do this together. I'm putting these two challenges out for you. Click the link that you want to join, whichever one you want in the show notes, or go to at obsessed or not interested or at Mindy Wender on Instagram and shoot me a DM, comment on my post, however you want to get a hold of me, and let's do this together. I'll talk to you soon, and I can't wait to work with you guys. And hey, by the way, if you don't want to do any of the things I just said, but you do want to develop your own type of system or your own challenge, like with your bestie. For example, I got my whole group of girlfriends. We're all in this, like I've made a Snapchat group and we're all reading the book Worthy together. Do that with your friends. Or if you don't want to be in our group and you want to get the hyper focus journal and do this with your bestie and hold each other accountable, like screenshot your daily pages together, that's so freaking fun. You should do that. So just go to hyperfocusmentor.com. The link is also in the show notes. But again, it's hyperfocusmentor.com. You can get your journal there. We have brand new journals with hardcovers, a spring cover, amazing. And then if you want to do the fitness challenge thing, that you just heard what I was doing. I also have tons of other episodes that can help you with that, with either the morning routine stuff, the fitness stuff, the nutrition stuff. So go back and listen to those episodes and go on your phone, pull out the note section on your phone and brain dump what your plan is for the next 60 days. And we can just do the challenge from afar with each other. Okay, that's all I got for you today. I will talk to you on Tuesday.
Thanks for listening to this week's Wait a Minute episode. I would love to hear your random thoughts and hot takes. So let's chat over on Instagram at obsessed or not interested. And I'd be so obsessed with you if you could take 2 seconds out of your day to rate and review this podcast. Love you guys.